After 10 months of waiting, a new life finally arrives. But the joy of meeting the baby is only momentary. For the mother, there is still recovery ahead. In Korea, delivery is not a full stop, but the beginning of a new journey toward recovery. A special place designed solely for the mother. This place is a postpartum care center. Why Korea? To foreigners who have traveled or lived in Korea, Korean postpartum care centers are a mystery in themselves. Across online communities abroad, amazed reactions to Korea's postpartum care culture continue to pour in. In many Western countries, childbirth usually ends as a hospital event. Returning immediately to daily life after a short stay is considered normal. But in Korea, the time after childbirth is separated into a distinct process, and the main character of that process is not the baby, but the mother. Once you step inside a postpartum care center, it becomes clear what this place exists for. The nursery is enclosed in glass, where professionals monitor the babies 24 hours a day, while the mother focuses solely on her own body in a hotel-like room. Systematic care, professional, guided breastfeeding education and body recovery programs. Complete separation, freedom from overnight childcare and guaranteed sleep. Recovery-focused meals, carefully prepared dishes solely for restoring the mother's strength. It is a massive buffer zone designed to provide ultimate protection for a person at her most vulnerable stage. Why is Korea so deeply committed to a mother's recovery? Behind it lies a uniquely Korean emotional and cultural concept known as Sanhupung. Traditionally in Korea, there was a cultural practice called samchilo, a 21-day period after childbirth, during which mothers avoided cold air and remained in complete rest. In the past, this devoted care was provided at home by mothers-in-law or one's own mother, and in modern times, it was systematized into postpartum care centers. Korea views childbirth not just as an ordeal to endure, but as a process of regeneration, where the body breaks down and is rebuilt. That is why postpartum care centers are not a luxury, but an essential infrastructure for returning to everyday life. Some may ask, isn't it too expensive? Isn't it excessive? However, for Koreans, postpartum care centers are the most rational alternative. In the past, within extended families, communities collectively cared for newborns and supported mothers' recovery. As society modernized, family structures changed, and traditional caregiving gradually faded. Rather than leaving that void to individual sacrifice, Korea filled it by replacing it with a system of professionalized services. The abstract concept of recovery was brought into the realm of standardized management, supported by scientific data and trained specialists. Refusing to neglect the most vulnerable moments, Korea mobilized capital and technology to transform them into manageable infrastructure. This pragmatic approach to filling gaps in care with a complete system is the true reason postpartum care centers have developed uniquely in Korea. Postpartum care centers reveal how carefully a society treats the stages of a human life, so that the individual behind the title of mother does not disappear after childbirth. They offer a space to pause and care for oneself. Perhaps these 2 warm and comfortable weeks of rest are the most realistic form of comfort that hard-working Koreans give to one another. In the next episode, we explore another Why Korea?